What a charming mother-daughter moment. How many of those do you suppose you'd still have if you were revealed to be the ex-slut that you are?
You have no right to threaten me, Ivy. I already gave in to your filthy blackmail, and I told you where Sam was last night.
Well, I'm going to need a lot more information from you than that. Like, where is Sam tonight?
You just won't give up, will you?
Not until I get Sam back in my bed. You must know what Sam's plans are for tonight. After all, you're his wife's closest confidant.
Go to hell.
Really, Eve? Is that any way to talk to the lady who's holding all the cards, or, in this case, the nasty photographs, and, oh, your mugshot.
Ivy, even if I did know where Sam was going to be tonight, I don't see what good it's going to do you. You had your chance on his boat, and he turned you down. It's because the only one that he wants is Grace.
That's just because it's been so long since he and I were together. Once I remind him, it'll be, say goodnight, Gracie, to the casserole queen.
This is one time you're not going to get what you want, Ivy.
Haven't you been listening, Eve? I have an ace up my sleeve that will bind Sam to me forever. So, things would be different if you and I had a child? Well, I've got a hot flash for you, Sam. We did have a child together. A son. And tonight might just be the night I use it.
Ivy, whatever it is that your little secret weapon is, I'm sure that Sam is going to see through it just as he's seen through all your other obvious and pathetic ploys.
No, Eve, you'll see. This is one thing Sam will take very seriously.
Chad, what are you doing out of bed? You aren't ready to leave the hospital.
I already told him that, Mom, but he just won't listen. He says he can't afford another night in the hospital because he doesn't have insurance.
The other doctor said I could sign myself out, so I did.
Chad, TC and I are very happy to pay the bill.
Well, Whitney mentioned something about that. Listen, thanks, but I don't want to be owing anybody anything. So if y'all excuse me, I got a gig to go to tonight, and I don't want to be late.
I'll just walk him to the elevator.
Charming looking couple. Oh, unless he turns out to be your son.
Oh, you are a nasty piece of work, Ivy. How many times do I have to tell you that my son died as an infant?
Yes, well, we'll just have to take your word for that, won't we? Now, where were we? Oh, yes, Sam. You're going to tell me where he is tonight, or, I'm going to have to go to the Harmony Herald with your mugshot.
Sam and Grace are chaperoning at the prom.
The prom is tonight? Oh, I remember ours. Sam and I couldn't be seen together, so we stayed away and had a private one of our own. Thank you, Eve. You have just given me the greatest idea. Sam and I are going to relive our private prom tonight. Oh, it's perfect. No, you can't. Sam.
Ivy.
Ivy, what a surprise. I can't stay. I was just wondering when you were going to get those fall crafts into your store. I'm looking for a few items for the annual Crane family picnic. Oh, well, how sweet of you to think of my shop. In fact, I'm going to get a lot of things in next week, so why don't you give me a call? Lovely, lovely. Well, I've obviously come at a bad time. You're all dressed up to go out.
Sam and I are chaperoning the kids' prom tonight.
The prom? Is that tonight? Oh, I remember my prom. I was with my first true love.
Was
Wish I could remember my prom or if I even went. In fact, I was trying to get Sam to tell me about his prom, but he says he can't remember it.
Well, I'm just sure the prom probably has all the chaperones it needs. Huh?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, Ivy, I'm sure you've got plenty of other things to do tonight than hang out with a bunch of rowdy teenagers.
Actually, I'm a bit at loose ends. You know, Julian's swamped with work. I was just going to a boring party at the Seascape all by myself. Well, I am on the school board.
Of course. The more the merrier.
Thank you. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. I bet it brings back some fabulous memories. Maybe I'll even steal Sam away for a dance.
Wow.
This is so nice.
This is a nice ride.
Yeah, we're talking prehistoric here, like before the 70s.
Sam, are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Fine. Is this yours, Mrs. Crane?
Oh, yes, it is. Although I'm embarrassed to admit it hasn't been driven in years. I don't know what possessed me to just take it out for a spin tonight.
What are you up to, Ivy?
Oh, just wait and see, Sam. The night's still young. Are your parents here yet, dear?
Oh, they're just parking the car. They'll be in a minute.
Oh, wonderful. My, what an unusual piece. Do you mind if I see it?
Go ahead.
Oh, what? Odd. My fingers are hot. Are you okay? Oh, it's like electricity just coursing through me, giving me the strength to act. Yes. Tonight is the night I tell Sam about Ethan.